News from Sky in Italy that the Arsenal defender Riccardo Calafiori won't feature against Israel tomorrow due to injury. He was substituted against France earlier this week. He will return to Arsenal for recovery.
Arsenal set to reject offers from rival clubs for Jorginho, despite midfielder signing fresh contract extension in May. Arsenal are reportedly set to rebuff any advances from rival clubs for midfielder Jorginho. The Italian international faces an uphill battle to nail down a starting spot this season given the arrival of fellow central midfielder Mikel Merino from Real Sociedad. However, Merino faces a handful of weeks on the sideline after he sustained a small fracture in his shoulder as a result of a training ground collision with defender Gabriel. With Declan Rice's suspension and Thomas Partey having a patchy record with injuries, Jorginho could prove to be a valuable squad member. That's reportedly the thinking of Gunners boss Mikel Arteta, as TalkSport claim Arsenal will turn down offers for Jorginho. TalkSport reported Turkish giants Galatasaray were one club who had taken a keen liking to Jorginho, having tried and failed in moves for Casemiro and Scott McTominay in recent months. However, given the Turkish window remains open until September 13th, Arsenal may be facing somewhat of a nervous wait until it slams shut. Jorginho moved to the Emirates Stadium from Chelsea on January deadline day in 2023 for just £9.5 million. Although he suffered a slow start at Arsenal, the 32-year-old has since grown into a vital member of Arteta's squad. His leadership has also proven to be a valuable asset and even wore the captain's armband on 6 occasions across all competitions in the 2023-24 season. Jorginho was rewarded for his strong form last term with a contract extension in May this year that keeps him at Arsenal until at least the end of this season, although there is an option to extend his stay for another year. Since his transfer to Arsenal, Jorginho has made 52 appearances in all competitions, scoring 1 goal and providing 3 assists. Arteta will also be leaning on the 32-year-old's title expertise once more as Arsenal look to finally go one better and snap Manchester City's dominant reign atop the Premier League. Arsenal have finished second for 2 consecutive seasons, falling short last term by an agonising 2 points. The Gunners have started brightly this season with 2 wins from 3 games, including a gritty 2-0 victory over Aston Villa. Jorginho is yet to make an appearance this season for Arsenal, but with Rice suspended for Sunday's derby clash against Tottenham, he stands a strong chance of earning his first minutes. Barcelona among top clubs interested in Arsenal star next summer. Spanish giants Barcelona are reportedly among the top clubs interested in fantastic Arsenal star for next summer. Thomas Partey's future at Arsenal appears increasingly uncertain, with the 31-year-old Ghanaian midfielder attracting interest from 5 clubs as his contract enters its final year. Despite being a key player for the Gunners, Partey's recent injury record and Arsenal's bolstered midfield options suggest he may be on his way out next summer. Partey has been a standout performer for Arsenal since his arrival in 2020, but his time at the Emirates has been marred by injuries. Since the 2021-22 season, he has missed a staggering 59 games. Last season, he managed just 9 starts in the Premier League. However, Partey has started all 3 of Arsenal's league matches this season, scoring against Aston Villa, and remains part of Mikel Arteta's plans for the current campaign. Arsenal's summer acquisition of Mikel Merino from Real Sociedad has added competition to the midfield. As the season progresses, particularly with the demands of European fixtures, Partey could see his playing time reduced, with Merino vying for a regular starting spot. With Partey's contract set to expire at the end of the season, it seems increasingly likely that he will leave on a free transfer. A number of clubs are reportedly monitoring his situation, including Barcelona, Atletico Madrid, Juventus, and Saudi Arabian sides Al Hilal and Al Ahly. Barcelona, dealing with financial constraints, are expected to be active in the free agent market next summer and have been linked with Partey. Atletico Madrid, where Partey made 188 appearances and won 3 major trophies, are also interested in bringing him back. Meanwhile, both Al Hilal and Al Ahly from Saudi Arabia are keeping tabs on the midfielder. Juventus, who were strongly linked with Partey during the summer transfer window, appear to be the frontrunners. The Italian giants are reportedly prepared to offer the midfielder a 3-year deal, which could be an enticing proposition at this stage of his career. Despite the speculation surrounding his future, Partey remains focused on Arsenal's current campaign. "My head is always here," Partey said earlier this year. "This is where I choose to play. I'm really happy every time I'm on the field." Wout Weghorst was involved in a training ground bust-up with Jurrien Timber on Sunday. Reports from the Netherlands say the incident occurred over a foul that was not given in a practice game. Ronald Koeman held a training session for the substitutes and reserves the day after their 5-2 win against Bosnia and Herzegovina in the Nations League. Both Weghorst and Timber came on in the second half in the match. Koeman is said to have intervened as things threatened to spill over. Weghorst threw off his shirt and left the Netherlands training session visibly annoyed, with a video being published by Dutch media of the incident. The Dutch team have yet to officially comment on the incident. This is not ideal preparation ahead of their Nations League clash with Germany on Tuesday. Weghorst, who had a loan spell at Manchester United, left Burnley this summer to rejoin Ajax. He signed for an undisclosed fee and penned a contract until 2026. "I have played here before, also with the national team," he said. "But this time, walking in felt a little different. I am super happy and incredibly proud." For Timber, he returned to the Arsenal team after spending most of last season out with injury. The 23-year-old has already played in all 3 of the Gunners' Premier League games so far this season. Despite the comfortable win over Bosnia and Herzegovina, Koeman was forced to defend Matthijs de Ligt for his role in one of their goals. Koeman said he himself realizes that he was in the wrong position. "This should not happen, but mistakes are part of football. I think it is unfair to make a big deal out of it." The Man United man did own his mistakes as he said, "I think you know how I feel. We won. But then comes the individual part. I should have done better at their second goal, and I know that. I don't really know what happened. I should have cleared the ball, but I kept having doubts during the play." Arsenal confident of signing top striker target in 2025, Plan B also identified after fine recent form. Arsenal are confident of succeeding in signing RB Leipzig striker Benjamin Sesko in summer 2025 despite missing out on him in the summer just gone. The Slovenia international is an exciting young talent who has attracted strong interest from Arsenal, but also from the likes of Chelsea and Manchester United, though he opted to sign a new contract with Leipzig this summer instead, though a departure could finally happen for him next year. Sources with a close understanding of the situation have informed Court Offside that Arsenal remain keen on Sesko and optimistic about luring him to the Emirates Stadium, with some contacts already taking place ahead of next summer in order to try to steal a march on their rivals. In case Arsenal can't land the 21-year-old